Hey, this is Jeff Jones, host of Community Voice PHL Talk Show, and we're coming live today from the Logan Library, the Tools for Success Summer Youth Resource Fair. Now, this is an opportunity for any youth throughout the city to come and sign up for any program that's happening. It doesn't have to be specifically in the Logan section. We have various different outstanding vendors, various different outstanding programs that youth could sign up for today. So again, this is the Youth Summer Resource Fair with Tools of Success, Community Voice, Greater Days Ahead, and the Safe Foundation. Those who tuning in, again, this is Jeff Jones, host of Community Voice PHL Talk Show. We're a show we inform, we engage, and inspire. But again, today we're coming live from Logan Library with the Tools for Success Youth Summer Resource Fair. Now, if you're trying to figure out how to get your youth engaged with something positive this summer, this is the place to be. Because we know that throughout the city of Philadelphia, every year around this time, youth are trying to figure out what to do, how to get involved, and how to get engaged with summer programs. This is an opportunity right now for you to meet that need with positive programs that are happening. And again, not just in the Logan section, but all throughout the city. So I'm honored to be able to partner with Tools for Success to be able to do this program with them and have an opportunity to share with the things that are happening in the city. We're going to be having several of these programs happening. We're going to have several of the vendors who are out here sharing their program and services talk to us today. As you can hear, the DJ is good along with the good music. I got my good friend Naeem. He's helping out today. Say what's up, Naeem. We got the people out there. Yeah. What school you go to, man? Sit down and talk a little bit, man.
So, I go to Universal Korean Charter School. It's a K-3 school. Charter school. You know, I play football.
He's not that good, though. Nah, seriously, he's a football player, and he's helping out. He's showing that the youth taking part in this event is really important because it shows that, youth are doing positive things despite what we may hear or see on the television or the news. Youth are doing some phenomenal positive things, and he came here and he just jumped right in with helping out, volunteer services and just making sure everything's going okay. So just wanted to give him a shout out because, again, it's not often we get a chance to have our youth be seen and heard for the great things that they're doing. So, man, keep doing the great work. And, he says he wants to go to LSU. I told him he should go to Georgia because, all the Eagles are drafting everybody from Georgia. But maybe they might pick him up, too. But maybe he might be in Cincinnati because that's where all LSU players go. But either way, he's going to be a football player. Naeem, you're going to hear about him in the future. Naeem Bond. And if you don't hear about him on the football field, you hear about him from the great work that he continues doing. So he's a positive young brother that's doing some great things. So thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you, man. You're doing the good work, man. So again, we're going to be having individuals come by quite often just to share the great things that they're doing in the community. Yeah. And I'm going to have the founder of Tools of Success, Marquise, come over and share about why we're doing this event and how it's important and how it's impacting the community. And, when we think about, again, things that are happening in the city, we have to realize that positive work is being done in our city. Positive things are happening for our youth. There's definitely always opportunities and programs that's available, but sometimes we don't know where they're at. We don't know how to find these programs. We don't know how to connect to these programs. This is an opportunity for you to get all that information in one spot. Sort of like a one-stop shopping location to get the information, sign up, meet some of the facilitators, group organizers, and some of the founders of some of these organizations that are really doing some substantial work in our city. So again, Logan Library, Tools for Success, Youth Summer Resource Fair. Community Voice is partnering with them to take this a great event into account. And we're going to have, again, some of the guests come by and share, talk about the services that they're offering, the programs that's available. And we're going to make sure that this information continually, consistently gets out. We don't want our youth to be in positions to think that, hey, things happen in the city, but I don't know about it. Things are going down, but I can't get to it. This is an opportunity for us to get down and be able to be a part of it. And we have a good friend just stopping by. I know this is a face familiar to all of y'all. Taj Murdoch, Men of Courage, man. He's stopping by. Good to see you, my man.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. And this is what happens when you're doing good work in the community. You get people like this rolling up on the scenes. I know you just pulled up. I might be catching you on the spot. But talk to the people out here, man, about the work that you're doing. Why events like this is important for you to take part in and for others to come by and enjoy.
Oh man, I'm gonna say that it's critical to our community and our culture because of the fact. I mean, what we're experiencing in our city and the culture that's going on, it's an everybody problem, man. Like everybody's impacted and affected by it. So the one thing we have to do is come up with like creative ways of being engaged with our young people.
Yeah.
And we got to get in a space where we're not telling them what they need, but asking them what they need. So when you have events like this, a resource table, resource fair as well as like there's multiple things because each kid is not the same.
Yeah.
You may have some children that are like academic and student, they need things that cater to that.
Yeah.
Some guys are in the sports, you need something that caters to that.
Yeah.
So meeting our young people where they are, I believe is truthfully the key. You know, and tapping into those issues. Because like you being in media, if we start talking media, you light up.
Right.
You know, so if you meet a young person and they're in the art,
Yeah.
you start talking art, they light up. That opened up the gateway to start figuring out the other things that's going on with them. So I think that we need to have a very innovative and creative approach to it. There's no cookie cutter.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And I know some of y'all be like, that voice sounds familiar. Yes, that
You
is the
already
same.
got it, yes.
Yes, that is the same.
I was a co-host for a few years.
Yeah.
Definitely, like something I've never done. Again, for the brother to see something in me as one of my mentors, even if you guys hear like my public speaking, a lot of that confidence came from being able to be alongside this brother at Community Voice BHL for a long time, man. So this is my brother from another.
Yes,
continue to follow, support. Doing a tremendous work, man.
I appreciate all that you're doing too, because I know people are gonna be like, that voice sounds familiar. That's the same dude.
Yeah,
and man, we gotta get you back on the show in a regular, maybe do some spot hosting, man.
Hey, listen, man, all you gotta do is put the call out. Let's set it up. We can make it happen.
So y'all heard that. Y'all gonna hear his voice
sir.
come back on the show soon.
Y'all witness. Y'all can hold me accountable.
There you go. But hey, man, thanks for stopping by. I know you gotta meet other people and take part in this event, man. So appreciate you.
God bless everybody, man. All right, much love, bro.
Much love, man. Talk to you. So again, that's what it's about, building the community together with individuals doing positive work like Taj Murdoch. And we're going to have, again, Marquise Coates, the founder of Tools for Success, come by and share as well. So we're also going to have other individuals come by. As a matter of fact, we got a good friend coming on board right now. So come on. What you got? Tell people what you got, who you are.
Hi, how y'all doing? My name is Ernie, and I am a 35-year plus resident here in Logan. And I've
I
been
thought you were going to say 35 years old. Not that that wouldn't matter, but I thought you was going to be like, okay, I never knew your age. I never knew you were 35. But go ahead. 35-year resident.
Yes. And right now, I am working with the New Pennsylvania Project, registering folks to vote throughout the city of Philadelphia and out in the state of Pennsylvania. But I also work as community outreach with the Indo-Chinese American Council. We are right here at the Logan Library, and one of the first projects that we did was building a tree inside of the library. It's a literacy-rich neighborhood project, civic engagement. The next site that we're working with, we were blessed to go back to school through Indo-Chinese American Council by being active, community engaged. So we're in school with the Drexel Architects, and we finished this project here again in Logan Library. And then our next site is over at Cook School, and then the last project is at 9th and Lindley, where we're going to be building on an empty lot. Neighborhood Rich Initiative, and it's centered around bringing families together. Yeah.
So how long does the program last? Is it all year round or?
The Indo-Chinese American Council has been in this neighborhood for 40 years.
Oh wow.
So we do after school programs at the schools, Morrison, Cook, and then we also add a school further up northwest. So we've been enriching the neighborhood during the tax season.
Oh wow! I heard that.
During the tax season, we work with campaign for working families where you do our taxes for free. Now we also did that, so we did taxes. So when you need your taxes done, we do it for free. Don't go to these sites to charge your arm and a leg. So we do multiple things. And right here, Oya Grove, 4936 Oya Grove. And again, we've been in the community over 40 years, and I've been involved with the Indo-Chinese American Council for 25 years. I'm also with BET, with Richard Washington.
That's BET, but down in Atlanta is a different one.
Yeah, and I was about to say what it means.
Okay, because I was going to say we BET in this place.
So I've been with BET, with Richard Washington. He's the co-founder, and that means bringing everybody together. And what we have been doing over 25 years, going on like 28 years in Logan, working with our youth in the community. And we've been bringing our youth together to do positive impact. We do everything from basketball camps to taking them camping to inside of Logan School. We do so much. So if you get an opportunity to interview Richard, he'll give you more. But I've been a part of that as well as a parent advocate with him.
Now, if they want to get in contact with you or the work that you're doing, is there a website or a number that they can reach out to?
Yeah, they can reach me at again, my name is Ernie, and they can reach me at 215-284-3307, because I also do a lot of community outreach throughout the city of Philadelphia, which includes valuable resource information. So I'm also part of the Logan Civic Association, and we are partnered with the Nicetown CDC with Ms. Majida. So I wear multiple hats for a reason, because my whole thing is making sure people get the right resources. It's valuable.
And that's really important, because sometimes people don't know where the resources are at. And let's talk about the importance about that itself, making sure it's shared, because like you say, they don't have the right resources. And sometimes it's not because of them not knowing, it's just them not knowing where.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that is so important. And I'll bring the reason. One of the main reasons recently, when COVID hit, a lot of things were shut down. Everybody knows that. You don't have to go into detail of what happened with COVID. COVID was devastating to our country. And here in the city of Philadelphia, I work with another organization that was ran by Dr. D and Charlotte Greer Brown, and we are part of the 30. And when COVID hit, we would go to the hot spots, and Charlotte would set up the table outside, and she would have her generator, her computer outside, and we would register people to vote. That's what I'm doing now, registering people to vote. The New Pennsylvania Project. And we were giving out food. People needed help with that PPP loan. So whatever the people needed during COVID time, we were out in the corners. We were in what we call hotspots. So we was over at 22nd and Lehigh, 8th and I forgot the area, but it was near 8th and Lehigh. But we were just all over. Making sure resources were given to people properly.
Right. So I think you rest all the time. Y'all hear she said we all over. And she is. I've been knowing Ernie for, I don't want to say how long we've been knowing each other, because we both show our age if we do. I knew her kids when they first went to grade school. So, and I'm joking, but now they're out of college working.
They're out of college. So, that's exactly right.
That's how long we've known each other. But now, seriously, you do a lot, and I thank you for the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
And let's continue to just get this information out, because it's not about just them not knowing, it's also knowing where. And with the work you're doing both. You let them know where and what, so that they can make the impact that they need. So thank you for stopping by the community for us.
Oh, you're
welcome. Any other last words you want to share?
No, just only thing I want to share is moving forward, we got to put our differences aside. The city is in a crisis. I have raised 4 children here in the city, and now I have 3 grandchildren. And we need to put our differences aside and really work together as a community and make it happen for our youth, because our youth are at an emotional downfall, and it's not their fault. They didn't get here by osmosis, right? So we need to find ways to continue to help our children thrive. All 4 of my children are in a union position. You know, I was union for 20 years with District 1199C. I was a union delegate for clerical, but I just made sure that my children worked hard to get union jobs. So all of my children have union jobs. School district, 1199, City of Philadelphia, correctional officers. So it's a matter of just being engaged with your children, and there's information out here that you can find for them. Make sure you do it. And if you can't find someone, reach out to someone that can. So let's move forward and work together.
That's right. You heard it from Ernie. She's got 35 years of experience of doing this, and she's got proof to show it as well with the success record that she's had. So thank you for stopping by, Ernie.
You're welcome. Have a blessed day.
All right. You too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And if you can get Marquise come over here, that'd be great. Appreciate it. Trying to get Marquise for Tools for Success over here. But while we're waiting for Marquise, I want to see if I can get Miss Sister Davis. Sister Davis. Come here, come here. I need one of y'all. All right, see now we're trying to get one of the organizations that's here vending, trying to get them on the air. And you know how it is sometimes they're trying to find that right person. It's all good because you know what? We want to make sure we give all our vendors who want to get a chance to share what they're doing a chance to talk. And sometimes they're busy in the midst of the work that they're doing. That they may have other things that they want to take care of. We don't want to force anybody. We just want to definitely make sure an opportunity for everyone to share. Got my Sister Davis out here. Hey, how's it going, Sister Davis? Tell the viewers about your program and what you have to offer and why you think events like these are so important.
Well, first, I think they're very important because a lot of times families, parents don't know about what's out here for the children. Well, they say they don't know, but
Right.
So to dispel that myth, these types of events are what's needed,
Yeah.
so that they can't say that they don't know.
Right. Exactly.
So these events are awesome. I love them.
I appreciate that.
I love them.
So tell everybody about what you're doing, what organization you founded.
So I'm the founder of Elegance Extreme Incorporated, and under our umbrella, we are hosting 2 different programs. One, Come Read With Us, the other one, Positive Choices with Action.
Okay.
Come Read With Us is a reading literacy program that we take children from 4 to 24.
Okay.
And we try to get them on point with reading at grade level for school age kids or above, and anybody else who just is struggling with reading. Like we had a lady that came at us with dyslexia.
Wow. Okay.
And we did what we could do to help her. Because our Come Read With Us program, that is actually ran by actual certified teachers.
Okay. Cool.
So it's not like it's just a lay person,
Yeah.
trying to help somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
So look, she got certified people working her program. Ain't just no come on in because you like to do what you like to do. No. She got people who know what they're doing and like to do it. So
And like to do it.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So if they want to get in contact with you, how do they reach out to your website?
We have a website, www.eleganceextremeinc.org.
Yeah.
They can reach us there, and inside the webpage, there's a contact form.
Yeah.
There's actually the application to register your children. And if you need a brochure, you can also go on the webpage. Our brochure is there as well.
Electronic brochure?
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Again, the name of the organization?
Elegance Extreme Incorporated. But our programs are Positive Choices with Actions and Come Read With Us.
All right, so you heard it here. Sister Davis, she's out here at Logan Library. All the great program service that she has to offer. If you want to see her in person and get the information firsthand, come here at Logan Library. We're here at 12 to 3 today. But if not, we'll have the information about the website on the link in the show notes. But thanks again, Sister Davis, for stopping by, and thanks for being part of this awesome program.
And one other thing, if you're not in our area, we provide transportation.
No reason now. No reason. They provide transportation. So, hey, you're doing a fantastic job. We're going to make sure that we continue to promote you and support you because then we want all people to know about what you're offering. So, appreciate you once again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too.
So, we're still waiting for the man in the hour to come. Marquise, still waiting for the man in the hour to come. He's definitely out there. See, he's a busy guy, and as we put together events like this, as you could imagine, he's out there making sure everything's going on point. He's making sure the community is aware. But he's taking a few minutes from the busy day here at this event just to come by Community Voice PHL and share with our viewers and listeners the importance of this event. My good friend Marquise, what's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So thanks again for stopping
Absolutely.
by. I know this face and this voice isn't unfamiliar to many of you. I guess maybe even less than a month that he was on one of our shows before.
Yeah.
But now we're partnering together with this great community event at Logan Library, Tools to Success, Community Voice, and GDA Youth Resource Summer Fair. So, Marquise, tell the listeners and viewers the importance of this program and why this is something we want to continue to grow throughout the city.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So
we always talk about what are solutions for helping our young people to find resources, to get job opportunities, to keep them off the street. And myself, and along with Mr. Jones is doing with GDA and the platforms that he has, we're trying to promote and provide opportunities for young people to get resources. And not just them, but obviously for their parents to know what's going on. And obviously young people are going to be getting out of school in probably, I think, less than a week, right? And so we always, this is our second annual Tools for Success Summer Resources Fair. We partnered with GDA this year, and we're able to collaborate and bring our resources and our minds together to be able to cultivate this event. It's a very successful event, so we just encourage you to come out. We have the Philadelphia Fire Department that's out here. They're hiring. You have to be 18 years of age or older. All you have to do is have your license, and you can just fill out an application. And they're starting at $60K a year. Within 5 years, they say that you can make almost $84,000. So this is what we need to do. We have to, as a people, pursue the information and the resources. We can't talk about it. We got to be about it. So you want to keep your young people off the street, you need to be out here finding out how you can plug them into some programs in the summer, get them a job, get them connected with some of these departments and city resources so they can have a better opportunity for their future.
Yeah, and I like what you said, man. Get the knowledge, get the information. That's what's really important. Because sometimes people don't understand where the information is at, how to get it. When we put it in one spot, like right here in Logan Library, man, there's no reason for them not to be able to say they can get their hands on it. So, man, this is an awesome thing. You say this is your second year doing it, right?
Second year doing it. So we obviously want to continue to keep it going, make it bigger, make it larger. And like you said, it's for everybody. So we're just hosting it here. But next year, hey, we may be at another location, may triple double our impact throughout the city. We know there's other organizations that are doing similar things as well. So listen, the more the merrier. We just want to get the resources out there. We're thankful for all of our partners and organizations that came out to be able to provide their information for the community.
So we appreciate it, man. Appreciate the work you're doing. I know you got to get rocking and rolling.
Yes, sir, man.
Thank you, man. To talk to you, man.
Appreciate you. Thank y'all, man.
All right. Talk to you. So again, that was Marquise Coates, founder of Tools for Success, who's doing this wonderful work, making the Summer Youth Resource Fair a beautiful and positive thing throughout the city. And it's going to continue to grow. Because as he mentioned, there's organizations like the Philadelphia Fire Department. We have representatives from Temple University. We have representatives from Anthony Phillips, council member. Anthony Phillips, his department is here. You just heard from Sister Davis. We have a vast majority of different programs. And of course, we have the Philadelphia Library because it's here at Logan Library. We have to make sure that all of our youth know that these are opportunities and programs and services that they can take part in, that they can actually have an opportunity to realize the benefit of their success. So, as you hear the DJ spinning some music, we're going to see if we get another guest to come over here and be part of the show as well, that they can understand and share the information that, is out there for the youth. So, yeah, I'm going to line up another guest for us to get on board here. So while we wait for another guest to come on board, again, this is Jeff Jones, Community Voice PHL Talk Show here at the Logan Library Summer Youth Resource Fair. Tools for Success, Greater Days Ahead, and Community Voice. We're doing our thing here just to make sure everything's safe for our youth. They have all the programs and services that they need to sign up so that they can have a productive summer. So, one of the things we often talk about on Community Voice is inform, engage, and inspire. We want to make sure that this is an opportunity right now we can continue, of course, to inform everybody about what's happening throughout the city. Inform our youth and our parents, our guardians, positive things that are happening. We want to inform the community about how these resources are right there in the community, because sometimes they may not realize that certain organizations and certain programs are even in their very own community. So we want to inform them about that. We want to inspire also the youth to know that we do care, we do love them, we do see them, we do hear them, and we do want to work with them, and we want to work for them in a lot of regards. And it could be in the sense of athletics, it could be in the sense of academics, creative and theater arts, it could be in the sciences. No matter what the capacity is, we want to make sure we have all these opportunities for our youth to know that we care for them and to inspire them for a greater future. And then we want to engage as well. We want to engage with community organizations. We want to engage with residents. We want to engage with our youth so that collectively we can all come together and make a difference in our city. as I mentioned earlier, is much too often we'll see the violence rate increase. We'll see crime increase. We'll see, opportunities diminish. But when we all come together and engage in a way that's positive and productive, we can then begin to see things change in a different direction, a more hopeful direction, a more meaningful direction. We'll then be able to understand what it takes to be able to make a difference in the lives of our young people, make a difference in our community, make a difference in the work that we're doing. Some of these individuals and organizations, many of you may not have heard of. And that's a little bit of a challenge because they're doing great work. We've heard of the bigger name organizations, and that's great because, of course, you're supposed to hear about them because of the publicity and notoriety and exposure that they get. And I'm not talking anything bad about them. What I am saying is that there are organizations who are right here in our city doing some amazing things, even right now, that many of us don't know about. Some of them are here at the Logan Library. We're here from 12 to 3 p.m. today on this sunny Saturday. Yes, sunny Saturday. It's now afternoon. Just sharing all that we can share so the community and you can know about what's happening in our city. So, I went out to the Logan Library today, Saturday, May 10th, excuse me, June 10th. From 12 to 3 p.m. we're going to be here sharing phenomenal information that's going on in our city. Coming live to you from Logan Library, Jeff Jones Community Voice PHL Talk Show. We're going to see if we can grab another guest to come by and talk about the program that they have and all the resources that they have to offer as well. So let's see if I can get Katie from the library to come over here. Katie! See if we can get Katie from the library. I want a representative from the library to be able to come over and share as well. And the reason why I want her to come over because they're helping us host this event. So I want them to get the recognition and appreciation for being the host of this lovely event. People are doing all over the place. We are doing some phenomenal things. And again, I'm going to have Katie come over from the Philadelphia Library. Here we go. Representative from the Logan Library is going to come here for a minute.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
hello.
She's being polite and courteous. Katie or Kate?
Yes, I'm Miss Katie. I'm the children's librarian here at the Logan Library.
So thanks again for hosting this event. We appreciate you. And talk about the importance of events like this and also the importance of having a library such as the Logan Library in the city.
Oh, geez. I could talk about that all day.
Well, we got some time.
Well,
let's wind it up. Here we go.
A modern library does a lot for the community. We do more than just check out books and DVDs. We have programs for all ages. We have different groups from the city that can come in and help connect you with resources. We have, of course, books and DVDs and things. We have computers. If you don't have access to a printer or scanner, we can help you with that. Your library card can also get you a lot of virtual resources. We have databases and things you can access with your library card. We have free Wi-Fi. And it's important because it's the last place, I think, that exists where you can go and you don't have to pay for anything. You're welcome to use the space and nobody's going to force you to buy a coffee or anything like that. We also, in the summer, whenever there's a heat emergency in the city, Logan Library acts as a cooling center. So we will extend our hours to be a cooling center so that we can keep folks safe. And yeah, we're just here to try and help with everything, really.
Like your shades too.
Thanks.
Much love. So you've been with the Logan Library for how long now?
About 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just started.
She's excited about the work
I
that she's
am.
doing. And so, as you mentioned, like the library offers so much more than what people normally think, other than just checking out books. What are some of the programs that are actually run at the library itself? Do you have any like stable programs at the library?
Yes. So our hours are kind of limited right now. If we had morning hours, we would be doing story times for babies and toddlers. I'm hoping to bring those back in the fall. Right now we have, it's called LEAP. It's our after school program. It's the Literacy Enrichment After School Program. So that is a free drop-in after school program that we just aligned with the school year's calendar. So it's wrapping up at the end of June here, but you can come to LEAP. You can get free homework assistance. You can do activities. We try and have a focus on STEAM activities, so science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And yeah, the homework assistance is very popular because sometimes kids get home and they think, I don't remember what the teacher said. So it's nice to just have somebody, same. It's nice to just have somebody kind of walk you through the instructions.
Yeah. Now, is that for all grades, the homework assistance?
Yep, that is all grades. So K through 12. We our biggest customers are kind of the 4th grade level, but we welcome all school age children.
Yeah. Now, anything for college prep? Is anything like that happening for you?
Ooh, right now we don't have anything really college prep. We do have the organization Career Link.
Okay.
They come every other Tuesday, and they just hang out at a table, and it's walk-in. You can get resume help. You can learn about different job resources.
Awesome. That's awesome. So, if anyone's listening and they're not in the area, is there a website or a number that they can call to reach out to you about some of this?
Yes, you can go to freelibrary.org, and on there you can sign up for a virtual card if you live in the city of Philadelphia, and your virtual card will instantly give you access to everything on the website. And then when you're ready to come into the branch, you can come and we'll give you a real card and you can check out resources. And we also have a calendar on there that will tell you what's going on in every single library.
Now, is the card be able to use in all libraries once you get it?
Yes, once you get a card, you can use it in any of our 54 branches.
Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. 54 branches.
54 branches, yes. I've heard once, I don't know if this is true, that if you're in Philadelphia, you're always within 1 mile of a library.
That's interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Hopefully that is true, because with all the resources that the library is offering, if you're within a mile of one, you have access to all. So thank you, Katie, for stopping by.
Yeah,
Appreciate you hosting this event at the
yeah,
local
I'm
library.
happy that you came. Anytime you want to do anything like this, just let us know.
Will do.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.
Bye, whoever is watching.
So, again, that was Katie from the Logan Library. She's one of the librarians and curators here for the information that she just shared. And all that will be in the show notes as well, so that you can be able to be informed about what's happening, not just at the Logan Library, but at law libraries throughout the city of Philadelphia. And as mentioned, there were 54 libraries. So, got a chance for you to check out one. And like you were saying, too, you're almost within a mile of a library, which is an awesome thing to know that information is fairly accessible to you, no matter where you live. It's important to get a library card, not just for that information that's being shared, but to stay connected with that information and to realize the program and service that each library has to offer. It may be different from library to library, but it may be the same as some foundations of some of the resources. But overall, to know that a library is a place to go for that information, for those resources, which are predominantly free. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. You go in there, check out a book, get that information, and as the expression goes, knowledge is power. You'll be able to get that free knowledge, be able to increase the power of information, power of hope, power of opportunity. So that's great opportunity for the Philadelphia Free Library to be able to have that information and be able to share in that capacity. So again, Jeff Jones, host of Community Voice PHL Talk Show here at the Logan Library, as we're having a summer youth resource fair. Opportunity to get engaged and inspired and informed about what's happening, about the information that all the programs that I have. We got Tools for Success, which again Marquise Coach talked about. We have Men of Courage. We have Temple University. We have KB Mentoring, Fire Department, and many others who are here just sharing the depth of knowledge and opportunity for you to really begin to get signed up and get supported by individuals who really care about them, who really want them to be successful. And a program designed to do just that. Nothing's lacking at this resource fair. Everything from academics to athletics is covered here. Everything from the career opportunities, standard and non-traditional, if you will, is here at the Logan Library, 12 to 3 p.m. today, Saturday, June 10th. an opportunity to get that information. And if you miss out on it, we'll have that information in the show notes that you'll be able to be in touch and get the information from the various different organizations and individuals that are here today. So think about that. Think about if you were a young person, had an opportunity for all the resources to be in one spot. How many more opportunities for choices positively do you think we could have made? And I'll say we, because I didn't have this when I was growing up. I had to hunt down these programs. I had to maybe have somebody tell me about them, and maybe found out a little bit too late, and often missed out on some opportunities for some good programs. We don't want that to happen. We want this to be an opportunity for our youth to know about these programs in enough time so that they can make a choice. And choice because it could be more than one program that they feel themselves being able to take part in. That being the case, there's more than one program, there's more than one opportunity. It's all about exposure. Exposure to different people, exposure to different resources, and exposure to different opportunities. As long as if we have exposure to different people, that'll teach us different things, exposure to different places, so that we can be able to realize other areas that we can go, and exposure to different opportunities. Those are the things that we're looking to give to our youth. Places, people, and opportunities. That'll expose their life to a variety of new choices, a variety of new outcomes, and a variety of different things that they can pursue. So, this is a great opportunity to come by, support Philadelphia Logan Library, 12 to 3 p.m. today, Saturday, June 10th. Come down here and do phenomenal work. It's really being spearheaded by Tools for Success, partnering with the Community Voice and GDA Consulting to do some awesome work throughout the city. So let's see if we can reach out and get another guest to come on and talk about the program, be able to be supportive of the things that they're doing. Because as you hear, the GDA is spinning the tubes. And things are good things happening here. Yep, and one of the things that's going to be happening in Community Voice too, we're going to be doing more live broadcasts. We're going to be doing more on-the-spot broadcasts. And if there's an opportunity or an event or program that you're having and you need us to do a live broadcast at, or you would like to do a live broadcast at, please reach out to us at communityvoicephl@gmail.com, or follow us on Instagram at communityvoicephl, or you can just subscribe to our YouTube channel, Community Voice PHL Talk Show. Drop us a comment or a note. We'll be able to follow up and follow through with you so that we can be able to do a live broadcast at your location. So one of the things you want to do throughout the summer is do these live broadcasts, push this information out so that people can understand and know all about what's happening across the tri-state area and even in your local community. That's the essence of what Community Voice is about. It's about the voice of the people, giving them information, giving them opportunity, and giving them the insight of things that are happening. Also, we want to make sure that we can be able to inform you about these things, because the more information you get, the better we feel, the better we'll do. Now, also we want to make sure that we're engaging with the right individuals who are doing this positive work. So when we engage with them with the positive work, we can then be able to work on things that are happening in our community. So I know that one of the things that Community Voice is known for is making sure we can spread the information, and we've done that throughout the course of the many years that we've been on the air. We thank you for your support in doing this. So with your support, we want to continue to broaden that scope of work that we're doing. We continue to broaden it with the help that's going on. So once again, you want to check and see that we got so many things going All right, we got another guest coming on the scene. Hey, ladies. Again, got my good friend my good friend coming from KB Mitchell. Man, listen. You know, it's always exciting to be able to talk to somebody who's positive and encouraging. It's always exciting to meet someone who's just doing the good work. Just met my good friend today, and we connected on so many levels, man. Give our listening audience and our viewers information about you.
I want to thank you for having me out. First of all, Jeff is a wonderful guy, and the event is absolutely unequivocally something you should all come out and enjoy. But I just want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing with the TAP program, which is actually an acronym for the ANSWER program, the ANSWER project, actually. And what we do is we work with youth between the ages of 18 to 24 years old. We do it 1 day a week on Fridays between the hours of 9 to 1. We do it in a very beautiful location. We're down at 1735 Market Street, right below the Pyramid Club. So anybody that's familiar with the area knows they're going to have a nice time inside the building. And what we do with those young men is we now start to prepare them with life skills, job development, soft skills. We actually take them out on adventures actually to see employers. As a matter of fact, I had a young guy that actually asked me about blacksmithing, you know, and it blew me away because I'm like, wow, that's the last thing I wanted to hear. So, of course, I had to go do my homework, and about 5 of us ended up out in Lancaster doing blacksmithing and forging.
That's what the horses
No, that's melting iron. That is bending iron to your will. So they actually made hooks that you can, you know, put your clothes on, and they made the things that go on top of your stove, the leaves. And they were showed how to, you know, do all the stuff here. So that's just some of the stuff that we do. Also, we took them away for a whole weekend up to Elizabethtown, and we just had workshops galore. And then after the workshops were over at the middle of the day, they were able to get into all the activities they wanted to get into. We had gamers come up. We actually had some folks from Nike come up and give them all a pair of white Air Force Ones, and they sent a design team. And they actually, the kids, all the young men, I don't know why I keep saying kids, all the young men eventually had to design their sneakers. They brought the paperwork up there to let them do the drawing. They brought all the markers and everything. And it was a life learning experience to work with this population. Everything, carpentry, electrical, anything you name. This is a TAP program, the ANSWER program, man. It's a pilot program. We've now been doing it now for 15 weeks, and we're getting ready to carry on next week. We're going to start up again. So that's why we're here today. We're here to recruit. My telephone number is 215-802-7500. I'm Daryl Caston. I'm the instructor of the TAP program. I work under Kirkland Berry, who you guys got to meet. He's a wonderful young man that's doing a lot of things. We also have a summer youth camp that we do for boys that are 11 to 13 years old. We take them away.
Before we go to the camp, I want to talk a little bit more about the TAP.
Okay.
You can't just gloss over that.
I'm trying to get it all in.
We got time.
We got time. Okay, thank you, man.
Just can't gloss over the TAP program.
All right, Jeff, I'll slow down.
Well, because I want to talk about, is there a significant difference that you're seeing in these young men that are taking part in this program from the time they come in to now? Is there like a significant difference?
Absolutely, unequivocally, you know, they have changed. You can see because now some are actually working.
Yeah.
We've had 2 that just got their high school diplomas because it's 18 to 24. So a lot of our boys already have, you know, secured their high school diplomas. So we had 2. We got about 8 of them actually employed working. Actually employed working. We're looking to start up again. The pilot program only was 15 guys that we started with. So out of the 15, I think we lost 1 that went and found, you know, did his own thing. But 14 stayed connected. We actually did some work with the IDAY program, independent, you know, for youth. Yeah, we did some work over there with Mr. Archie. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you, Mr. Archie. Absolutely. Big shout out to Archie. And that was wonderful working with them also. So now what we want to try to do with this TAP program is take it to the high schools.
Okay.
We want to go and start working with some of these seniors that are graduating, unsure what they might want to do or knowing what they do want to do. And like I said, the TAP program, like I said, the acronym is the ANSWER program or the ANSWER project. And you tell us what you want and we'll go find it. If I'm taking you all the way up to Lancaster for some blacksmithing and forging, which is a wonderful experience just for the mere fact that we get to go to Shady Brooks and have a buffet. So, you know, there was a perk. It was a perk in there, which that buffet is definitely out of sight, man. So it was a wonderful experience. The boys enjoyed it. And what it did was expose them to something that they will not see in their general neighborhood or that they even know existed. One guy just happened to mention it for the mere fact that he had worked at the shipyard. So that's how it came up. And
so tell me this, what's your background? Like, what's your background? So you have energy, you have wisdom, you have experience.
Well, I'm initially from Brooklyn, New York, man.
Okay.
I'm Brooklyn, BKLYN, baby. LA Rock, close to that, you know, so Flatbush, you know, live on forever. But I'm from there. I've been here since 1999, man. And I fell in love with the place for the mere fact it offered me an opportunity to work in the nonprofit world and work with people that were less fortunate than myself. Because in New York City, I was a New York City correction officer for a while. I also served time in the United States Navy. So I got to see a whole nother side of things. I was a nurse in the Navy and then came out to be a correction officer. And that was not a good fit for me because it just was not in my total character. I want to help, not hurt. You know, that care, custody, control thing, just it didn't work for me. So that's how I got down here. I worked at King High School, was the first job that I had, you know, working with youth. Martin Luther King, man. It was called the Job Resource and Development Program. And it was actually featured on the news for a safer summer for the kids. And what we did was it was a job component to get these kids jobs. So we had actually taken over the whole 309 corridor. We had a van service running out there. We had the Staples. We had the McDonald's, which was called our small fries program for our younger kids. Right. We had everything out there. We had the restaurants. We had I can't, the movie theater, whatever you could think on 309, we owned it. So we did that for about 8 to 10 years, and the funding went away along with foundations because they had privatized the schools. So then from there, I started doing my own thing as far as running my own program. I do have a home health aid training program, but I'm not here for that today. I'm strictly here for the youth. So from there, I went to work at Sunrise, which is at South Philly. Absolutely. I did an after-school program with them, you know, helping the kids with the credit recovery. Of course, I had a big component with the PYN. So I started with GPUAC. Yes, that's a PYN, is Philadelphia Youth Network, which is now gone away. Unfortunately, the money gone.
I thought they were still around.
Nah, man, this is it, man. This is it. That's why we got to get out here and now start to present these opportunities for these boys, man. So I worked there for a year and a half with them doing the after-school program, straightening out their PYN piece, and of course doing credit recovery with the kids, making sure that they knew what was going on. And also the main thing that I found—
that's academic credit
recovery. That's academic recovery.
Right. They got your number now because you put it out there.
They think it's credit. No, not that credit. I'm sorry. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, they be like, yo, I got a 400 credit score.
No, can't help you with that. Can't help you with that. All right, go get a secure credit card. We'll start that way. All right, we can talk about that. But and yes, we do financial literacy with our boys. That is something component. We bring people in and we do it ourselves. So yeah, Sunrise for a while. I enjoyed that work there, and I left there because I had my own business and it was becoming very taxing. But then this young man who I had worked with at People for People named Kirkland Berry, man, he tapped me on my shoulder and said, "Mr. Castleman, I hear you could do some things with the youth." And I said, "No, you know, I'll do a little something." So here we are today. Man, working the TAP program, and I'm loving it, man. I spend more time doing this than I do on my own thing. As you see, it's Saturday afternoon. I'm out here hanging out with Jeff, man, and there's no other place I'd rather be.
Hey, man, and it's no other place we'd rather want you to be.
Yeah,
sharing this information for these youth, for this community. So we appreciate it, man. Wow. The Answer program, I love it. And our good friend Kirk, he's doing some amazing work. And absolutely. You mentioned the camp that he's having. Talk a little bit about that, because I'm sure there's opportunities for youth to still register. That was his birth child. He started that about 8 years ago. And you got to remember now, Barry is about 40 years old now. I want to give away your age, Barry. So he started this thing as an early 30-year-old guy, man. And it started out with 15 boys. And now this year we're going to be doing 65 to 70 this year. And just to give you a backdrop, we go up there for 4 days. We go up for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We come back Sunday. It is all workshops in the morning for these boys to learn different skills. And in the afternoon, it's just a free-for-all. Whatever they want to do, swimming, basketball, tree climbing, whatever. We don't hold you back. But it has a certain discipline level to it also. And we have a bunch of volunteers that come up, lend their time, show them their skills. And that's what we do. That camp takes place on we normally go up around 1st of August, August 3rd to around the 8th, somewhere around there. And once again, it's on our website. If you want to go to the KB Foundation, there's more information on there that you can learn about our camp. We also now started over the last 2 years, which is, Barry is just crazy. He started what he calls a GLAM camp. So the GLAM camp, for those who don't know that, is a girls' camp between the ages of 11 to 13. The parents have been so involved with this that they drive the girls up. Their camp is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday also. As a matter of fact, they went up on Friday this year because school is still in. So they went up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they go up and they learn a bunch of workshops and have a bunch of mentors come up to mentor these mentees. And he's been doing that now for 2 years. So he's covering the whole scope of trying to make a difference with our youth. And we're not just focusing on our boys. Our ladies need love too. Ladies need love too. All right. But it's a bit of a different dynamic, though. It's about representation, because I know our young girls, our ladies need love too. But it's also making sure we have the right people in front of them.
Right, correct. Absolutely.
Because I totally agree with you. Often what happens when we're doing this work, we look at the boys, and then our girls are getting left out. Right. And that's part of why, I hate to say it, but community voice, y'all know me, y'all know what I'm about to say. That's why they have girls joining the Boy Scouts.
Yeah, there are limited, other than their clothing line, which they have a large one, they're very limited in things that are provided for our young girls out there. This is very true. We are focused more on the youth. I mentioned our men's youth than we are our female youth. And someone's got to kind of bridge that gap, man. And we're trying to do that. So the Glam Camp, I have no doubt it's going to grow to 65 to 100. It's all female mentors. We don't go up there and mess with that piece.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No. The mothers go up. We have a group of mentor women that go up there, and they teach these girls all the different skills that they need to know about how to, safe sex, safe this, how to, conduct themselves and become ladies and part of, and I like to say become citizens. Because that's the big thing that's missing in our community. That our people don't feel like they're citizens. Young men, they don't really know what the word means in some instances. What is to be a good citizen and support your community. But Jeff, you are showing what good citizenship is here.
Man, you're doing the same thing, man.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you for stopping through. One more time, give the contact information so that people can get in contact with you about the TAP program and maybe register for the camp as well.
The TAP program, once again, is the Answer Project, and I can be reached at area code 215-802-7500. My name is Daryl Cass, and I'm the instructor there. But I want everybody to know that this program is run by Kirkland Berry, and if you want to see all of the programs that we offer, just go on the KB Foundation website, and you'll see everything that we offer. And once again, I want to thank you, Jeff, for having me out, man. I couldn't be in better company to spend my Saturday, brother. Thank you, man. Hey,
we'll be talking soon.
Yep, I'm out. Thank you, guys. Come on out. We over here at the library.
12 to 3. Come on out. Come on out. You taking my phone.
That's good stuff.
Oh, that's my good friend, Mr. Gasson, that's doing a great work with the KB Foundation and the Answer program, the TAP program. Come on out here, Logan Library, register, get information, get informed, get engaged, get inspired. So, we thank you for listening to this special edition of Community Voice PHL, live broadcast from the Logan Library, doing the good work, getting the information out, inspiring the people, informing them about what's happening. So, again, if you want to follow us on Community Voice on the website, Community Voice on social media. We don't have a website, Community Voice on social media. We land on Instagram the most, which is Community Voice PHL. And you can follow us on Facebook, Community Voice PHL Talk Show. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Community Voice PHL Talk Show. And this episode is sponsored by our Apple Podcast, which is Community Voice PHL Talk Show, where you can get informed, engaged, and inspired on the go. So subscribe to our Apple Podcast. And also remember, as happy your community, we need to hear your voice. We also want you to come out to the local library so that you can take part in this Youth Summer Resource Fair, June 10th, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Going down right now. You still have an hour or so to get here to take part. We want to thank you for listening to this special live broadcast from Logan Library, Community Voice with Tools to Success with the Youth Summer Resource Program. Talk to you soon. I'm Jeff Jones. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We're out. Peace.